Welcome to my channel. This is Ryan Lang, MVP, and in today's video we're going to talk about the cost of love. What is the cost of love? Love can cost you a heartache depending on the person you choose to be in love with. Now, don't be a fool in love, right? Because if you're a fool in love, then even when a person is doing wrong, you don't see the wrong they are doing. This is Ryan Lang, MVP, and we going in. If this is your first time to my channel, do remember to press the subscribe button, press the bell icon, so you can get notified for my future video. The cost of love can cost you to not see or do what you're supposed to do. It will drain your energy. So gentlemen or female, keep your energy when dealing with love. Separate yourself from things that don't make sense. Like, you don't need me to be telling you these things. Like, some people are so in love and they're so infatuated that they do not see any wrong. Now, I've made videos on like modern day women, on like how sex destroys people's life. And I've never really spoken about the cost of love. So, people are their biggest enemy. The things you say and the things you do, all the questions you gotta ask while you're dating someone before you take it to a serious relationship in terms of getting married and so forth. You gotta ask all these questions because you don't want to get so deep in and then regret the cost of love. Now, when people get married, the biggest thing that scares men in 2021 with marriage is not getting married, it's divorce. Because when a man takes on a marriage, nobody cares, it's a chance that he takes on a female. She doesn't have to have any qualification. He'll take her up with nothing. And if he has lots of money, he's sure out of luck. Give her a couple kids, she thinks of that man like a payday. No woman should ever think about a man like he's a payday. Nobody gets married to get divorced. They get married in order to stay in love. Now, a woman could leave for whatever reason. She doesn't even have to have a reason, and she's still going to get paid. So, you see the liability that choosing a wrong female could be? Nobody knows the problem half these females have. And they do have problems. Nobody knows the problem that half these men have. Now, think about an independent woman that rolls up, and she's up in her age, over 35. Trying to compete with a female that's in her 20s. And she's going to tell you, I'm independent, I have all these things. And she tries to come and dictate and control to a man about how he's supposed to live his life, how he's supposed to groom himself. And she goes in and try to change him for who he really is. You're going too far with that one now. Nobody has to change people when it comes to their personal appearance, unless they're doing a drug that will shorten their life. As long as a person carries themselves and they look good to you when you met them, you have to keep them the same way. Like I said, don't let yourself get away. In my other video before this one, don't get fat. Don't indulge in things that you're not supposed to do. And I shouldn't be telling people about smoking, drinking, and getting fat, because guess what? It's up to you how you want to live your life. When you get sick from being overweight, it's not a joke now. When you get sick from smoking too much or smoking the wrong thing, then it's not a joke, right? When you drink and you kill people on the road, then it's not a joke. Or you lose your family because of all of the above. Yeah, you become lonely, right? Yeah, we come alone and we're leaving alone. That's not how life is supposed to be. There's abundance in joy, in love, and sharing with the right person. Now, there are people that get into the asylum of marriage and they don't understand that they have to submit to their husband and listen and cooperate. How much women wants to cooperate with a man? And then they come and they turn it back around on you in a narcissist way and say, oh, men don't cooperate. There are many men out here that want to be loved. Men are very simple, actually. So let me break it down to you females. We are very, very simple. All we want is peace, quiet, love, a clean home, and intimacy sometimes. How much things does a woman want? He has to be this height, he has to be that. What are you bringing to the table? You see where modern day woman has changed all these things? Okay, back to the independent thing. A 35-year-old woman can't compete with a 20-year-old woman. It doesn't matter how much you have. Nobody cares about your degree and your money, and you're coming to the table weighing a whole lot with a bad attitude and no one can talk to you. You're going to be lonely. And I mean, thinking that you can get any and every, you can get some. A regular guy that's out on the road rolling around with a whole bunch of other issues, yeah, you can get that guy, but a real man's going to take some work. And real guys that's been a while by themselves have option. Another thing I'm going to share with you females. Good man is going to be in short in the future. So your guys are going to have to share some of these guys. Yep. It's sad. But now if you want to get real, who's not dead, who's not in jail, and who's not sleeping with the other sex, and who doesn't have issue, females are going to have to share good man in the future. And this is not the first. Like, I mean, throughout history, we've seen many famous female share famous man. So even regular people share too. Like, their heart is just set on that person. It doesn't matter what they're doing. They could be married, moved on, but, oh, I'm still in love with them. See why you shouldn't let sex determine who you're in love with? No. You gotta love people for more than just the intimate part. You gotta hit all the base. Attitude, personality, cooperation, obedience, submission. Like, I don't know. I find it very hard for anyone to submit to a next person, especially black females. They have a problem submitting to the black man. They want a man though. Oh, I'm using him for sex. You cannot use a man for sex. Don't ever think that. You cannot use a man for sex. We're wired that way to have lots of sex. Whether we're married or not. I'm married. I'm totally fine. Because that's a part of marriage. And any married person that ain't having enough sex, that's your problem. I don't come out here and talk about my life. But I can tell you, that's a part of marriage. Women, do not withhold sex from your husband. Because that's introducing and opening other gates so other people can come in. And sometimes people don't understand that what you don't do, a next person will. You best believe, because in the future, you guys definitely will be sharing men. Yeah, we have a shortage on men. Good men. And think about how hard it is to find that special black man. There's some people, they only date black. Once you go black, you never go back. They're going to have to share with other races, much less black people for black people. Like, I mean, I'm telling you, this is serious. Good man is short out here. So the cost of love, trust me, the cost of love is not easy. So fellas, when you're picking up a woman, take the time to pick a lady, you know. You're going to have little quarrels, little ups and downs, but it will all smoothen out. At the end of the day, a woman that submits, listens, care, and a man that follows God and lead the home like the priest will get what he wants. And a man that loves his woman like God loves the church, oh, that's a wrap. It's beautiful. So you got to have God in front of your relationship. Because the Lord will show you a way. It doesn't matter who the person is. They're not doing what they're supposed to do. God will move them out of the way for you. You best believe that. So don't worry. This is Ryan Lang, MVP. Do remember to hit the subscribe button, press the bell icon, and you can get notified for my future video. Thanks for watching.